Hello everyone. Okay, so we're going to try this for the third time tonight. My camera is having issues. So, I want to apologize for this. It's not real pretty, but it's better than my pink matte, and you also get to look at my beautiful nails that my 4-year-old did. I want to say thank you to everyone who has stuck with me through, not having any videos up for a while. A lot of you knew that I was doing the baby shower and that I had taken a stop with the videos so I could get the baby shower stuff done. I had a blast with that. I will have the pictures of that up hopefully by the end of next week at the very latest. I still have to go through those. Also, I want to welcome all of my new subscribers. In the course of doing the baby shower for my friend, I hit 100 subscribers here on YouTube. So, super excited about that. I really didn't think that was going to happen until, closer to almost being on here for a year. So I'm really, really excited about that. So I will be planning a giveaway here in the next couple of weeks to celebrate 100 subscribers. So again, welcome to all my new subscribers. For those of you who are new or may just not know, I do quite a few crafts. I do card making, which is mostly what you will see on this channel at the moment. I also scrapbook, although I've just started getting into scrapbooking differently than how I started. I started with just using pictures and nothing else, maybe a few stickers here and there, but really just the pictures. But I've been loving watching everyone else do their layouts and really seeing how they're using embellishments and paper and just, when I got into scrapbooking, it wasn't necessarily a new concept. It was just something you didn't hear about as much. And I got into it because I had a little boy who will be turning 11 this year. Holy cow. I had not stopped to think about that. Wow. I had put him up for adoption when he was little, just for his well-being, my well-being, but I was really I was thinking about him. I knew that, that it wasn't going to work and risk trying to do it and failing when I knew that the only one that would suffer would be him. I knew that that just wasn't an option. So, please, no negative comments about it. It was, it was my decision. Nobody pushed me into it. And I don't regret what I did. I adore the family that he's with, otherwise I wouldn't have picked them. I do get to see him. I just, I am happy that he is healthy and happy, and he has met me. He knows me. He knows my husband. And he knows that the family he's with is not his biological family, and it doesn't seem to affect him. So, and that's all I could ask for, is that he's healthy and happy, and, he seems to have adjusted well. I mean, granted, he's grown up with these people since he was tiny, but, it still could have taken a turn for the worse. So, but I started doing that. I started scrapbooking because of this, and I loved it. And I started doing card making, mostly as just something easy to be able to put up on YouTube. And that was just to see if anyone would want to see my crafts and stuff. I also do make party decorations. I'm kind of, cross my fingers, at some point in my lifetime, I will make it my living to make party decorations. I've made invitations for one of my friends for her son's birthday several years ago. I helped her make decorations for her birthday a couple of years ago. I've done decorations for my youngest's last 2 birthdays. I've done a little bit of my own decorating with my oldest, but I didn't have half of the stuff that I do now then, so I didn't do very much. But I love doing it, and I love watching people's reactions, which is why I was ecstatic to be able to throw my friend a baby shower and create most of the stuff that I did for her. I do a little bit of cross stitching, thanks to my mother, and although I don't do that as much anymore, and I do crochet off and on, thanks to my sister. But that is usually, you know, if I'm upstairs, I'm not quite tired, that sort of thing. So I don't do that as much, but I find that it's easier to take that stuff with me, or the crocheting with me, as opposed to anything else. Because depending on where I'm going, I am limited on space. Now, or depending on where I'm going, I'm limited on what I should bring, you know. I know I can take stuff on a plane, but, you know, depending on where I'm going, I won't have time to do anything while I'm there, so why take the extra stuff, right? Especially now that you have to pay for luggage. Anyways, so I am hoping here in the future that I will be doing a few scrapbook layouts. Mostly process, maybe a few. I might start out with just sharing what I've done, but I am hoping to do those so that I can get back into scrapbooking, since that's what I started out doing, and I actually really do miss doing it. I have my son's book, my book, I have scrapbooks that I've bought for my girls but haven't started anything with them. I have 2 for my husband, one for his trip to Ireland and London from when he was in high school, as well as his Navy scrapbook. So I've got quite a few scrapbooks on my plate, and I'm hoping to get them all done. Well, at least, you know, moving along. Right now they're collecting dust. I am also hoping to get my room cleaned up. With this baby shower, my room ended up becoming a giant catch-all. I just kind of, when I was done with something, if I didn't need it, I tossed it aside as opposed to, you know, getting rid of it. I have done quite a bit of cleaning since the baby shower, so I can actually see most, if not all, of my carpet now, which before you could only get in my room, to my table, and then over to where our TV is at. Or the TV is at in my back room. And that's only because I had stuff stored over there. Otherwise, you probably couldn't get to my TV. So I have made quite a bit of progress with that. So I am hoping to do a tour of my room. It'll be a little bit shorter than my last one. But I have brought in some new things, made some new things, moved things around a little bit. So I am hoping to do that. School for us is getting out here in the next week or so. So I probably won't get too many videos up between now and the end of school. Or probably even now and the end of June, for that matter. And that's just because I gotta readjust to having both the kids in the house, and then my husband's work schedule's changed, so that'll be helpful, but at the same time that's everyone in the house. So it's just gonna be a work in progress for any of you parents, moms, dads, out there who have kids in school. You kind of know what I'm talking about. It's just that small little adjustment period that we all go through. It's, oh, the kids are home all the time. It's not just a 4-day weekend. It's a 3-month weekend, you know, that sort of thing. I will be getting back into making the cards. I'm actually hoping to do a couple of little, like, mini-series You know, like where I make a card using just Cricut cutouts, or you know, like I'll color an image one day and then make the video the next, or make the card the next day. Maybe it'll just be an all die type of a card, you know, stuff like that. So if there's anything in particular you would love to see me do, please leave me a comment below here on YouTube, or over at my blog, or on my Facebook page. That'll be fantastic. I would love to hear your suggestions. I am hoping to do a couple of challenge videos. I enjoyed the few challenges that I joined since I started doing YouTube stuff. They were a lot of fun. I work well not having a deadline, but I find that I work better when I have one. Crafting for me is my happy place. I've actually got two. But crafting for me is one of my happy places. No matter how frustrated I get, I can come in here, and even when I get frustrated with the project that I'm working on, I walk away. It may take me a couple of days to come back to it, but I walk away and I come back and I can finish it. And I think that's how a lot of us crafters are. And I love that about crafting. I mean, I'd love to be able to do that in everyday life. You know, oh, my husband is pissing me off. My kids are driving me up the wall. Just walk away. Don't come back for a couple of days. But with my family, they find me. There's nowhere safe in my home. They find me. So I am hoping, you know, to be able to do more stuff in here. I'm hoping to post more blogs. I'm hoping to do more blog posts. There we go. Not necessarily with a video, but just showing off, you know, what I did. You know, if I made like a card for someone, I didn't videotape it, just, you know, sharing, because that's what I like to do. I love making things. I love hearing people's opinions about them, you know, good or bad, although I'd prefer just the good ones. So I do, like I said, I do want to do some challenges. I'm coming up with a few. A couple of them will even have giveaways at the end, depending on what the challenge is. And I think that those are just a lot more fun because, you know, you get to... Some of them will even be swapping with a partner. And I did one of those and it was fantastic. Not only did I get to see what she creates, but I also, you know, got goodies, which is always a plus. But it was nice to make something for somebody else that had, you know, that doesn't know me. And then to receive something from somebody else as well. I also would kind of like to do a question and answer video. So if you have any questions that you'd love to have answered, you know, about, you know, my personal life, I'm, depending on the question, willing to share. You know, about the stuff that I use, anything like that, please feel free, again, to leave me a comment below, you know, either here on YouTube, or if you're watching this on my blog, you know, leave a comment on my blog, go over to Facebook and leave me a comment, anywhere. It'd be fantastic. I think that's it. I talked about the Q&A, and the challenges, and the layouts, and the cards, and the tour, and the little mini-series is stuff like that. So yeah, so that's it, guys. So thank you so much again for sticking with me, and again, welcome to the new subscribers. I had a ton of fun with the baby shower, and again, I will post that hopefully by the end of next week at the latest. I will continue to do haul videos because, well, frankly, I love watching haul videos. I get jealous at all the goodies that everyone finds that I can't find anywhere near me. Or, you know, I see something, go, hey, I didn't know that was out. And, you know, and then I want to rush off to my nearest Joann's or Michael's. I do have a craft warehouse near me. It's about an hour away. Unfortunately, the closest Hobby Lobby to me is 3 hours away, as well as an Artco, which is, again, 3 hours away. Actually, Hobby Lobby is more like 3.5, 4 hours away, but so I don't get to those as often. But it's always fun just to see, you know, what everybody else scores. And my favorite places to go in those stores are the clearance sections. You always find great stuff in the clearance section. So I will be doing those. So yeah, I think that's it. So look for my next video, which should be my giveaway video. I don't have anything else planned. Well, I take that back. My next video will be of the baby shower. The video after that will be my giveaway. I just have to decide, you know, how I want to go about doing the giveaway. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I look forward to hearing your lovely comments and talking to you later. Happy crafting. Bye.